For the very many of you who don't know me, I retired 2 years ago after 33 years of service in the branch and the Royal Canadian Corps of Signals. But it's not true that I retired because I found all the equipment that I trained on displayed in the CNE Museum. But I did. It was instructive, though, as I was in the museum looking at the radio relay terminal that was probably in my troop in 1985, that I hadn't realized then in 1985 that I was creating history at that time. But I was. And just like you are today creating history right now, right this instant, every day with the work that you're doing. And it's important and worth preserving and celebrating that history of ours. So when General Richard asked me to help with the History and Heritage Committee, I agreed. Now, our mandate is to preserve, to educate, and to celebrate our history and traditions. Notre objectif, c'est d'engager les communicateurs militaires en service et retraités à être fiers de nos héros et de nos accomplissements. Notre but, c'est d'honorer notre héritage, de faciliter le commandement et dans un même temps, de renforcer l'esprit de corps au sein de notre famille des communications et électroniques. To fulfill this mandate and achieve its aim and purpose, we identified 4 main thrusts. First, to preserve our history and heritage by actively collecting and researching it, and that includes artifacts, physical artifacts, and histories, stories of people who belong to our branch or its predecessors, and displaying them in the museum or presenting them on different media such as SAMHSA. Second, to celebrate our history and heritage by commemorating key events and accomplishments. Third, to educate both ourselves and the general public on our history and heritage. And fourth, to assist the CNE Museum in supporting all of the above by developing a long-range development plan. We want to become, in effect, the CEO of the museum's general staff in terms of pushing the agenda of the museum and history and heritage forward. Nous avons vite constaté que ce n'étaient pas les ressources qui nous manquaient. Nous avions l'expérience, les ressources financières et encore plus important, le potentiel de la fondation du musée pour nous aider à trouver les fonds que ça nous prendrait pour réaliser nos plans. Le nouveau fonds d'héritage Withers étant un exemple concret de ce potentiel. Nous avions les communications et le réseautage qui étaient déjà établis par les nombreuses organisations des communications électroniques à travers le pays, ainsi que les nouveaux efforts du SAMHSA pour nous supporter. Nous avions l'expertise et l'intérêt de nombreux individus, d'unités et d'associations encore à travers le pays. Et enfin, nous avions les nouvelles technologies de la gestion d'informations et de la publication électronique qui demandaient juste d'être exploitées. So we've been building a network of interested, like-minded individuals, colonels and captains, chief warrant officers and warrant officers, serving and retired, military members and civilians, all ready to pitch in, roll up their sleeves, and do something to preserve, educate, and celebrate our history and heritage. Now, there's room here for you, because as I've already observed, you're creating tomorrow's history today, right now, and who better to capture it than you? Alors, quels sont nos accomplissements à date? En 2014, nous avons pu assister certains de nos vétérans survivants à participer aux célébrations marquant le 70e anniversaire du débarquement en Normandie. Nous avons parrainé le montage d'une plaque commémorative sur la plage de débarquement en Normandie pour chacun de nos vétérans qui y sont tombés. Nous avons parrainé la nomination de certains de nos vétérans pour la Légion d'honneur française. We've assisted the CEO of the museum and the museum director in preparing for today's grand opening of the extension of our museum and the development of a 5-year strategic plan for the museum. We've started efforts to collect and preserve our history and heritage by capturing oral histories and videos of some of our aging veterans. We've conducted research on many of our heroes, and we've documented or started to document the graves of our fallen, and we update the honor roll of our fallen. Now, we've carried on the outstanding work that went into the writing of Semaphore to Satellite, developing it into an electronic version and investigating means of making it more accessible. We've started or supported the writing of unit, operational, and formation histories of a wide variety of communications and electronics communities of interest. And we've undertaken to catalog, locate, and maintain the huge number of CNE monuments and memorials across the country and around the world. Dans le but d'aligner les efforts de notre comité patrimoine ainsi que de ceux du musée et de générer plus d'intérêt et de participation par les membres de notre communauté, nous avons introduit la notion d'un thème annuel. Pour 2015, le thème naturel de la fin de la Deuxième Guerre mondiale fut choisi. Alors, au mois de mai, la branche a assisté 6 de nos vétérans à participer aux événements marquant l'anniversaire de la libération d'Hollande. Ce thème culminera cet après-midi avec l'ouverture officielle de l'extension de notre musée. For 2016, we were motivated by the 60th anniversary of the UN Expeditionary Force 1 to the Suez and Sinai in 1956, and to choose UN operations as our annual theme. So with the incredible contributions by CNE branch personnel to peacekeeping, peace support, and humanitarian operations, there's a real potential, I think, to celebrate our history supporting UN operations next year. A separate plan will be developed for next year, for 2016, to propose various activities. For 2017, the centenary of the Battle of Vimy Ridge was a logical theme, but given its significance in creating a sense of nationhood, we've broadened the theme to nation building, including the 150th anniversary of Confederation, the 75th anniversary of the Battle of Hong Kong, the opening of Canada's North by the Royal Canadian Corps of Signals, and the defense of Canada during the Cold War. So a plan for 2017 will be developed, but the branch needs to commit now for involvement in Vimy and other World War events, given the lead time for travel and logistics, and for a battlefield tour that I'll talk about in just a few moments. 2018 marquera naturellement notre 115e anniversaire et 2019 est ouvert à vos suggestions. As part of the commemoration activities in 2017, we've tentatively accepted a generous offer by the Royal Canadian Artillery to accompany their 9-day battlefield tour or battlefield study tour with as many as 50 regular force, reserve force, and retired CNE branch members as they tour the battlefields of both World War I and World War II. Mais ultimement, c'est votre héritage. Et Bruce a besoin de vous. Alors, assistez à l'ouverture du musée cet après-midi. Impliquez-vous à rechercher l'histoire de votre unité. Écrivez des articles sur nos troupes ou nos missions. Envoyez ou participez vous-même au voyage au champ des batailles en 2017, ou même participez à notre comité. Ultimately, it's your history and heritage, and Bruce needs you. So get out to the museum opening this afternoon, get involved in researching your unit history, write up some articles on our troops and our missions, send some troops, or even consider participating in the battlefield tour in 2017, or even join our committee. If you've got ideas, we want to hear them. So send them to the Heritage and Museum Committee via SEMSEN, and keep an eye out for a letter from our branch leader on CNE heritage. You're all writing history today, as I've said, so do something historic. Thank you very much.